The diamonds are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Pete Kelly from Radio Diamonds. Welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Oadby Town from the UCL Division 1 on Saturday, only on AFCRDTV. With Oadby one of the teams further up UCL Division 1 than Rushden, everyone knew that this would be a big contest, and it took its first decisive move 12 minutes in. Alex Deakin going the wrong side of Michael Reeve. A big decision by the referee. He decides to give a penalty and a red card for defender Deakin, even though the offence appeared to start outside the area. John Stevenson calmly and neatly dispatched the penalty. So only 12 minutes in, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Oadby 1. And that left Diamonds with 78 minutes to play with only 10 men. However, they rallied. They moved Wisniewski to right back and Alfie Taylor to right midfield. And arguably the team had its best match of the season to date, at least in a team performance standing. The team never gave up. Jake Newman found some space on the left, crossed in. Alfie Taylor smashed home the equaliser there on 26 minutes, to the absolute relief of the vast majority of a very impressive 827 crowd. And then more opportunities came after a beautifully dinked ball from Matt Gearing. Alfie Taylor couldn't quite bring the ball down in time, and his shot just dinked off the top of the bar. So half-time in an increasingly absorbing contest. AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Oadby Town 1. The second half started with a fairly dubious free kick given on the far side. John Stevenson took it, and Quincy Sharonmu made a bit of a mess of the catch. It looked like a fairly regulation save, and it dropped into the back of the net to give Oadby their second, that on 54 minutes. And then an absolute stroke of genius from Aaron King. Surely a contender for goal of the season, producing a roar of which I'm not sure I've ever heard at the Dog and Duck. That on 62 minutes, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Oadby 2. And to their absolute credit, the increasingly tiring Diamonds players did not give up. Jake Newman there with an opportunity, which goalkeeper Hines did very well to get anything on. And then second half substitute Lance Allen had an opportunity after he broke free of the last defender with the entire ground screaming for him to shoot. And he showed far too much of it to the defence, and the clearance came in. So full time in this one, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Oadby Town 2. Surely a point gained, not two lost. This is AFCRDTV.
Here we are with first team manager Mark Starmer following AFC Rushden Diamonds pulsating 2-2 draw with Oadby. Mark, first question as ever, your thoughts please?
I thought the boys were outstanding. Asked them for a performance. Couldn't have been any worse than Tuesday night, but you know, I've asked them for performance, and no one's gone away from here without that feeling that they give 110%. And you know, whether it was a penalty or not, I thought it was a free kick, but I thought it was outside the box. And you know, the referee just seems intent to crucify us whenever he can, and you know, I thought he was shocking again today, and it's the first time I've ever not shook a referee's hand, and I won't shake his hand because I thought it was abysmal. But fair play to the lads, they carried on, got the equaliser. I thought they were the better side in the first half, and you know, Quincy's made a mistake in the second half, but we come back again, and I thought over 90 minutes, as their management team said, we were the better side, and I believe that as well. Yeah, I mean, it looked like at the end there was only one team going to win. Yeah, there was. Yeah. And, you know, I can't be any prouder. It feels like a win, you know. It feels like a win because I'm disappointed we haven't won because we deserve to. But it does feel like a win because we were down to 10 men and absolutely superb effort from everybody.
I've just looked at Matt Gearing, Jake Gillingwater and a couple of the others walk off the pitch just behind us, and yeah, you can tell from the way they're walking, the way they look, that they couldn't possibly have done any more.
No, they couldn't, and that's why I expect them, to be fair to them. And it's all right doing it for the big games, but now they've got to do it again Monday, because that's going to be another big game. We're still in this fight, and with performances like that, we ain't going to be far away, you know. Come on.
So, first real talking point, I suppose, was Alex's sending off.
I thought it was harsh, if I'm honest. I thought that the initial contact was 50-50, 6 one and after and the other, outside the box. But, you know, the referee's bottled it again, and, you know, he's give it to them. I don't think it was a sending off, a free kick outside the box, maybe a booking at most. And, as you know, he's made it very, very difficult for us. But hey-ho, you know, we'll bounce back. We know it's like that. We know it's people like to make it difficult for us. But we'll keep going. And as a management team, we get stronger. And, you know, we ain't that bad, are we?
No. And following going down to 10 men, you changes you made, put Wiz back to right back, Gillian to the middle, and Alfie right wing. Did you ever think about going through it at the back?
No. I just wanted to keep us in it because I knew we'd create chances. I knew by turning them, Jake was absolutely superb up front on his own. He would get on balls. He'd get on balls and he'd hold it up. And then, you know, the reason why I played Kingy was because I knew he'd get forward. And he'd always be in there and it'd be an option. So I knew we'd create chances, even having a man sent off. So, no, we kept it the same because they're happy with that shape. So I'll go with that. I thought Wiz was superb at right back. Alfie did the job for me on the right side. So, man for man, they were absolutely superb.
Yeah, I think we all thought Wiz did well. Somebody who's such an attacking force normally to be put in the defensive position.
Yeah, and he tackled, didn't he?
He did.
1 or 2 tackles that, you know, he's got it in him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, and they all have. You know, Matt Gearing, I questioned his desire to make 50-50 tackles, and you know, he put it in the first half. And overall, you know, I couldn't be any happier with any one of them than what the performance they showed today, because it was absolutely amazing.
Then the first goal, Jake made a good run down the left, a couple of good moves, across the ball, and there's Alfie at the back post.
He tried to miss it, didn't he? Hey? Jesus, although he's telling me I always put it in the top corner, yeah. So, you know, but then after that, he's had possibly as easy a chance to put us 2-1 up, and he's clipped the crossbar, so he's done all right. Yeah. He's done.
Well, my lad said he was trying to miss it as well, but I said he was just making sure the goalkeeper couldn't get to it. So I think my 11-year-old probably knows more about football than me, then, if he agrees with you.
Well, I'll go along with that, yeah. I'll go along with that.
Okay, and then they scored individual error from Quincy. That happens if you're the goalkeeper, isn't it? There's no one to back you up.
Yeah, and you know, I ain't gonna. That's two games where we play where referees give an abysmal decision, free kick, because Kingy never got anywhere near him, and he's dived and he's bought the free kick, and the ball's been put in, and Quincy's fumbled it or let it go straight through his hands. So, you know, it's disappointing from that point of view. But again, a fantastic recovery and a top draw strike, which probably matches the one they scored over at their place. Yeah,
I think that, you know, another goal of the season contender from Kingy. Absolutely, I was up that end, and as soon as it left his boot, you think that's a goal.
Yeah, no, you know, he's always capable of doing that, and you know, he's got that ability. And whether we played him or Brad today, along with Shan, was a major talking point for me and Peaksy. But we've gone that way, and I'm pleased with that.
Yeah. So we're happy with that. We go to Whitworths on Monday. Obviously, I'm playing for over an hour with 10 men. There's going to be some tired legs out there. Do you think we'll probably see some changes?
Yeah, we'll see some changes, but nothing too drastic. You know, the lads won't. They'll have a good night tonight and rest, I'm sure, and rest all day tomorrow, and be ready for 3 o'clock kick-off on Monday. And We'll see. We'll have a few changes, but nothing too major because the lads have got to pick it up again now for Monday, and you know, we're still in this.
Yeah, excellent. Well done on everything today, Mark. Nice to see you smiling again after Tuesday.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So here on AFCRDTV on a cold Saturday afternoon here in late March, it finishes a draw, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Oadby Town 2, and we're now talking with the man of the match, number 4, midfielder Shan McBride. Shan, I'm sure you're happy to get man of the match.
Yeah, I am. It was a great game to play. They had some great players in there, but I thought we just completely dominated them, even with the 10 men.
I'm sure you're not happy though about your injury. You had to come off the pitch in the second half. What was that about? Did you have a muscle cramp, or what exactly happened?
Yeah, both my calves just went solid and I couldn't move. So yeah, probably need to work on that a little bit because I've been suffering it all season really. So it's a bit bad on my point of view, but.
I know I wake up a lot of times in the morning with a leg cramp. My wife tells me eat bananas for potassium, so that's the only thing I can tell you. I'm sure the physio is taking good care of you.
Yeah, she give me a rub down later.
Will you be able to play on Monday? What about the match on Monday? Will you be able to play?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine for that. Yeah.
Well, very good. As you alluded to, this was a heck of a match. The Diamonds had a gutty performance to be a man down only 12 minutes into the match. What did you make of that red card on Deeks?
I didn't think it was a red card. I didn't think it was a foul because all I seen was the forward pulling on him first. So if he's pulling on him, he just fell onto him. So I don't think it was a foul. But we've been in the situation before over in Ashington, and that's what got us through it. Basically, just that experience that got us through today.
Do you play differently yourself personally when you're a man? The team is a man down.
Yeah, you can't be all over the place. You need to keep your shape and do what you can. Really, you can't really be going all out. Even though it looked like we are going all out, we're doing it. We're doing it cleverly. We're doing it the way we should do it.
Well, personally, and I'm sure most of the over 800 in attendance today here at the Dog and Duck probably forgot about the fact the Diamonds were playing a man down because you played so well the rest of the match. You played Oadby, sit them right up. Each time you fell a goal down, you got back with an equalizer. It was tied up at halftime, 1-1. What was manager Mark Starmer like at halftime, his mood?
It was fine because we were working out and we were doing what we should be doing. He told us to go out and keep going, and we did do that. And even though they went 2-1 up, we got what we deserved in a great goal from Aaron King.
Aaron King, I won't call it a miracle goal, but it was at the very least a peach of a goal. Wow, have you ever seen a goal like that Aaron King scored in the 62nd minute?
Yeah, no, I didn't even celebrate. I was in shock that it went in, to be fair. I couldn't believe it. Right behind it, and as soon as it's left his foot, you could see it was going in.
So all in all, I suppose a fair result, really, maybe in the way you outplayed Oadby there, especially in the second half, and a well-earned point. I suppose, even though it's a draw, it almost felt like a win, maybe?
Personally, I think we should have won that game. I think I think Alfie had one in the first half where it was one-on-one. Jake had one in the second half where it was one-on-one, and the keeper made a save, and then Kingy missed us again. But yeah, I think we should have won that game.
All right, well, we have a quick turnaround. It's Bank Holiday Monday for the next match, which reminds us to wish everyone a happy holiday, happy Passover, and happy Easter for Sunday. And then we come right back to Wellingburg-Whitworth at their place, which is next door. So a local derby for sure. Early thoughts about Whitworth?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. Always was when it was down here. Yeah, great derby game. That's what you want to play in. So we'll give it our best.
All right, well, good luck on Monday. Thank you, Shannon.
Forever.